Okay, we're going to try something different here today and see if it works. And if it doesn't, then, hey, we'll keep trying things until we get something that really sticks. The slavery packet is unique in that it's not set up the same way that the other packets are, meaning there's not a lot of guided notes. It's basically, I'm going to come in, I'm going to tell you everything I can about slavery in, the time that we have. So, every day we would start with a review of page 352 because the test for this section is going to be based on page 352 and anything bold in the notes. It's pretty obvious because there's not a lot of bold in this packet. Well, we start with the title, which is a discussion of the peculiar institution and the antebellum South. If you're looking through the vocabulary, the peculiar institution means slavery. Think about it. It would be pretty odd to own someone. We own dogs, we own other things like that, but we don't own people. Even though we force our little brothers and sisters to go get sodas for us from the fridge, they are not slaves. It's not the same as controlling the life and death of someone or being able to sell or buy someone. And the antebellum South. Antebellum means before a war. We're referring to the Civil War. Basically, 1830 to 1860, this time period before the Civil War, 30 years, slavery does not change that much. And so we have an overview. You should have done this last Friday. You go down, and then you see there's only one bold thing on here. Cotton was king. Cotton was the most important crop in the South. And so many people were involved with cotton. It was a big moneymaker. And you can see, 1,000,000 tons of cotton a year. Think about how much a ton of cotton has to be in a field. And then we have, how many people were not involved with slavery. So maybe the Civil War is about something else too. We're also going to have a video here about African slave trade. That'll be posted up here too. And then if we go over to 354, slavery still exists today. And you might go like, oh, I don't think so. Well, really, there's a lot of people around the world where they're slaves. They can't leave their job. They can't do anything to improve themselves. A lot of them are brick makers in India, and they can't improve their lives. So basically, they're slaves. The slave trade, which is a lot what the video is about. The Middle Passage. We've had this before. It's when Africans are sent to the Americas, part of triangular trade. And then you have there the best slave prices. What would you get for a male? One around 18 years old, well, it'd be like $1,350. That's about $35,000 today or so. And then if you look at the prices, 14-year-old girl, why are they so valuable? They can start having kids. Slave work. So we have overseers. These are still vocabulary words. We have overseers who work and manage the slaves, drivers who keep pace. It could be a slave. And then it goes through what is the typical slave day. What are they accomplishing from day to day? And if you go to 355, we have monthly tasks. And the monthly tasks, here's one journal of a guy here that's posting or writing about what they're doing, and look at all the work that they're doing. The picture there is about them outside the cotton house. There's cotton gins there, I'm sure, and look at them sorting out the cotton there. And then they do work either the gang system, where everybody works together, or the task system, where everybody has their own individual job. And that's going to be probably enough for one day here in week 7. And we'll get to the rest of it another day. Thank you.